Stena Line have fire safety as a top priority and have that for many years, and that's why we, together with RISE Research Center of Sweden and the Classification Society Bureau Veritas, already have been engaged in 2 fire safe studies initiated by EMSA. LASH FIRE is now the continuation of this work, but absolutely at a much larger scale. The purpose with LASH FIRE is to improve the fire safety on ro-ro ships with focus on the vehicles on board. In the project we will develop technical, operational improvements that will be put forward as a suggestion to IMO to update already existing regulations.
To evaluate the safety proposals, we use 3 reference vessels representing the world fleet. It is Torrens from Wallenius Wilhelmsen as a car carrier. It is Magnolia Seaways from DFDS as a ro-ro vessel, and Stena Flavia from Stena as a passenger ferry. I represent Stena as an operator, and we support the various tasks in LASH FIRE with operational information and experience, and also vessel information, so that the researchers get a good base for their work. Stena is in particular involved in fire prevention tasks such as cargo screening, fire patrols and first response, for example, and manual firefighting.
My work always has to do with human factors and usability and creating usable workplaces for people. And in LASH FIRE, we're trying to find out how to create the best circumstances, the best working circumstances for the crew on board when this crew has to deal with a fire. What we are doing is developing an environment for fire management on board. So this environment we call the Fire Resource Management Center. This environment is supposed to support management or the management function during firefighting. So part of this environment is a digital interface or a digital fire panel where we collect various types of information, detector information, smoke spread, cargo information, and other resources that the persons in charge might need when they manage a fire. Our normal way of working is to work very close to the users. We go on board, we talk to crew members, we observe the work that they do and the environment that they work in. And now with the coronavirus, we have faced a very different situation. We haven't been able to maintain this contact with our different user groups. So now in LASH FIRE, we had to find some other approach of doing this. We went to Martin Karlsson from Stena Teknik and discussed with him what could we do instead of going on board and doing things the way we are used to. Martin, he took this discussion to the crew of Stena Jutlandica and the chief engineers, Johan and Lennart. And they came back to us with a suggestion.
When Martin called us and asked if we would like to participate in the fire project, we were just happy.
We used action cameras placed on 4 different people. And together with the chiefs, we developed a fire drill. And we recorded this fire drill with help from the action cameras.
The scenario for this drill was a fire on open car deck. Was a trailer burning. So when we first got the alarm, they started the drencher system and tried to extinguish it immediately. After that, when we saw that the fire was extinguished, we had the fire brigade to go in and check if some persons missing or if it was like small burning, but it wasn't.
And then we used this video material to guide interviews and follow-up questions to the crews to be able to map out the work that they do and what they need to do it well.
The whole drill gave us an experience how to work with cameras and with sound on, and then have time to reflect how you give information and how you get information. So I think that was kind of a future thing.
The drill that we planned together with Stena turned out very well for us, and it really exposed the work that the crew does and the interactions that they have with the different systems. So this provided a very good base for the development that we are doing now of the Firefighting Resource Management Center.
The purpose with LASH FIRE is to improve the fire safety of Ro-Ro and Ropax ships with focus on the cargo and the vehicles on board. And the project will develop technical and operational improvements that will be put forward to IMO as proposals for regulation updates.